Hello, guys. So the other day, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she said to me that, the person that she was working with, um, was, I don't want to say judgmental, but this person is like very demanding and like very, you know what I mean? Like they're just demanding when it comes to like people doing their work like well and, you know what I mean? And just being good at their job. And she was like, I feel like this guy, like, unless he like knows you, you know what I mean? Like he has to know you to kind of like not trust you, but like to, I don't want to say trust or respect, but maybe trust, you know what I mean? Like she was like, it almost seems like you have to prove to him that you're good if he doesn't know you. And I was like, do you know what I mean? Because I was thinking about it and I was like, well, first of all, who does he think he is? Listen, he's a wonderful person, okay? But I'm just commenting on that aspect, which I'm not even sure if it's true anymore. But that was my friend's thinking. And I was like, first of all, if that really is the truth, who does he think he is? And second of all, it also goes both ways. I was like, okay, like maybe these people have experience, let's say, in their field work or in their field or whatever it is. And excuse all the stuff that I have here. We don't have a pantry at home, so we just keep stuff there. But anyway, just ignore it, okay? You were probably ignoring it until now that I mentioned it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I didn't say anything. And I was like, it goes both ways. I mean, as well as he doesn't know me because he hasn't worked with me before. I also haven't worked with him before. I also don't know how he is. I don't know if he's good at his job, if he's bad at his job. Like, I understand that he's good at his job, but I haven't seen him, like, from, personal experience. Is it better if I turn this light on? Probably. Okay. So, I was like, like, if he thinks that people that haven't worked with him have to prove themselves to him, he also has to prove himself to people. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I gotta prove to you that I'm good. You also have to prove to me that you're good. And let me tell you something about proving to other people. I feel like I don't. What? I don't know. I think I swallowed, half swallowed. I don't know. I think I have to. I don't think I have to prove anything to people in general. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've already proved enough. I've had, academic success, or like when it comes like student success or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been good academically. I've done things. I've learned skills. You know what I mean? I've made content and whatnot. Like, I think I've proved enough to myself to know what I'm capable of and to know that I'm capable of doing other things if I set my mind to do those things. But I don't feel like I have to prove myself. Like, if I'm in a workplace or whatever, if I'm new or whatever, I have to prove myself. No. I get paid to do this, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. You pay me to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I'll try to do it, I'll do it faster, I'll do it slower, I'll do it better or worse or whatever. I'm always going to try to do things well, obviously, but I'm not doing it to prove anything to anyone. I don't feel like I have to prove myself to these people, because who are these people? And I don't feel like people have to prove themselves to me. I've met people, and we have another coworker who's always trying to prove herself to other people. She's always telling stories about how like people discovered that she was, I don't know, that she had the guts to like stand up, or that she was really intelligent, or she was the one that realized this thing, or she was the one that changed this other thing. Okay, listen, that is amazing, but you don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to prove, you don't have to let me know that you've had all of this, let's say, corporate or like work success or whatever, professional success. And you don't have to prove that stuff to me. And I don't feel like I have to prove anything to you. You know what I mean? We met, we get to know each other a long time or whatever, but we don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like people have to prove anything to me. And I don't think people want to prove anything to me. Some people want to prove things, but like it's to people in general. I mean, maybe there's like one or two people who, at some point will, it'll seem like they're trying to prove something maybe to you if you are in a particular job, or you're doing a particular thing, and like maybe there's gonna be somebody out there who's gonna try to impress you. That is probably gonna happen. It happened to me a few times, but I'm just not exactly sure. Mm, but I don't feel like I have to prove anything. I I mean, I would be lying if I said that I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Of course, I feel like I have to prove something to people on the internet because, one, they don't know me, and two, what am I doing right now? You know, I'm making a video. This video is not educational in any way or form. Like, even if I'm, you know, even if this is an essay type video, even if I'm telling you guys my opinion, if I'm showing you guys my experiences, even if I give you advice or whatever, this is not meant to be educational in any way possible. Like, I'm just giving my opinion and that's it, you know? And what was I going to say? And so I feel like I have to prove something to people. I feel like I have to prove that I have a personality that's engaging enough. I need to prove that I'm entertaining. I need to prove that I can be consistent making content because I have an audience that I want to build and I have an audience that I want to keep. You know, I want to prove something because in a way I owe them. You know, I'm the entertainer, if that makes sense, or I'm the agent. You're the one that decides whether you want to watch my video or not. You're the one that decides whether I'm entertaining enough, whether I'm funny enough, whether I'm engaging enough, whether I'm cool enough to watch me, you know, and to follow my content, you know. If anything, I have to prove something to those people because that's the type of relationship, if that makes sense, that we have. But it's not the type of relationship that I have with people in real life. And I work with people. And of course, I've proved myself to them in the past. I've proved to them that I was good at some things, and I have to keep, like, I have to perform. I have to show results or whatever. But I don't have to prove anything. Like, prove, you know. I don't feel like I have to do that, and with them or with anybody else that I know in real life, because we don't have that type of relationship. You know, we don't have that type of relationship. So I don't know. If you feel like somebody, I don't know, yeah, like somebody's trying to like see if you're like good enough or whatever, it's like, don't try not to give a shit about it. It's like, okay, this person is like, so like, the video stopped recording. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna paste this. So yeah, I basically just finished talking. If somebody feels like, it feels like somebody is demanding or whatever, it feels like somebody is like judging you with their eyes, like, like, are you good enough? No, are you good enough? Are you good enough to question whether I'm good enough? Are you good enough to judge me? You know what I mean? Like, are you good enough to evaluate whether, you know, or for me to feel like I have to prove something to you? You know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. If somebody's judging you, I can also judge you. Are you perfect? Are you a moral authority? Are you any type of authority? What do? You know what I mean? So there's that. So I hope this helped somebody out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.